Hey, what's up, guys? Filipino Fingers here, and today I wanted to talk about the new community playlist, the Free for All Gunplay, and I feel like it basically just copied Black Ops in wager match mode, but they did add variations of it in gun game as well as one in the chamber. But right here, for one in the chamber, I really like to be passive aggressive, and what I mean by that is I like to sit back, not necessarily camp, but as you see on the spawn, I like to be aware of my surroundings. You know as well as me is that these spawns in this game are absolutely horrible, and especially in these free-for-all game modes, anything can happen. They can spawn behind you, they can spawn next to you, and when you only have one bullet, and especially knifing is like inevitable, like right there. I mean, people are gonna knife, people are gonna panic knife, and it gets really frustrating. So you have to be aware of your surroundings, but you also have to know your score. I mean, basically, I'm always looking at the minimap, seeing where the red dots are, basically trying to see where I am on the scoreboard, and right there, I'm done. So this game mode's pretty fast. It only takes a couple of minutes. But you want to be aggressive to try to accumulate kills, because as you know, you only have 3 deaths, sorry, each, and these deaths add up fast. I mean, you could spawn, die, and you already have 2 deaths. So you have to be really efficient of getting your kills, but also you don't want to camp, because when you camp, let's say you're sitting in a corner or something, one, you might not even get any kills, and two, that guy's gonna know where you are. So there's no point of sitting in a corner. It just shows your lack of skill, and it really makes you look really newbie. Anybody will say that. But you try to use as much cover as you want, as you can. I mean, and I don't want to say head glitch, but you want to have the most cover as possible, because when they use their bullet, they're at a huge disadvantage. You could go up to them, you can move closer. They're gonna probably want to run at you because they really don't have a bullet left. They're not gonna run away. But yeah. So this is a good game type for free for all. And for the next video, it is gun game, and there's 2 variations of gun game. There's 18 guns. Right here on the screen, where it's a progressive system where you start at 1 and you go through 18, and you finish with a pistol at 18. So it's like gun game on Black Ops, except there's no explosives. So you have to showcase your skills with automatic weapons, snipers, and as well as a pistol at the end. And the other variation of the game is 3x6, which there are 3 guns, and you each go in a progressive way you go 1-1-1 with 1 gun, and then you start over with that first one. So basically you get 6 kills with 1 gun, and that adds up. 6 times 3 is 18. So they just added a little variation, which was okay, but I really feel like it gets tedious. You're only using 3 different guns, and you don't have to showcase that much skill. And this is my favorite game mode, because this is the game mode where you have to showcase mostly your skill. For one, it's a free-for-all, so it's you versus the whole lobby. And 2, you have to master all the different types of weapons. I mean, if you look in public matches in Ground War or TDM, I mean, you could use an ACR with the red dot kick, and you could go 30-2. But here, you're not going to get those kind of scores. You're not going to get 1-2 deaths. I mean, you might get lucky, but with the spawns and the different types of guns you have, I mean, right here with a striker, you got to be close quarters, you got to be in their face, and you have to also consider the score. You're going against everybody else, where you have to accumulate them, or not accumulate, but you have to complete the most amount of guns in the least amount of time. So there's different types of aspects that you have to do. You have to run and gun with a submachine gun shotguns, but you also have to keep your distance with LMG snipers. So it's a mix of skill, a little bit of luck. I mean, there's some people who can win gun game, and they're really not as good as you think they are when they win. But I mean, you have to showcase gun skill. I don't know if these weapons have any proficiencies, which makes, if they didn't, it would make it even more skillful, because you're not getting any help. But right here, I mean, you have to use snipers, you have to use shotguns, you have to use light machine guns, submachine guns, assault rifles. You're using every gun in the game, which I really love, because on Black Ops, like I was talking about earlier, I mean, the progressive system is great. I mean, it's fun. It's not easy. I mean, you have to change your dynamics based on what everybody else is doing. Is the lobby campy? Is it rushy? Are you behind? Are you winning? And depending on that, your playstyle will totally differ. I mean, if like right here, I'm in the lead. I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing in the middle of the map. I'm patrolling this whole backside, and you have to understand your limitations as well as understand the progressive system of guns. So that is the second game type, and this last game type is a variation of One in the Chamber, where it is you spawn with I think it's a USP with tack knife and a throwing knife. Yeah, Extreme Conditioning, Hardline Pro, and Stalker Pro. And what it basically is it's not necessarily One in the Chamber, but what you do is once you get a kill, they drop a scavenger pack. And when you do that, you get a clip of ammo. So right here, you want to pick up as many ammo packs as possible because the enemy is at a huge disadvantage when you have pistol ammo and they have only a knife and a throwing knife. And as you know, throwing knife is really, really difficult to throw in this game, especially in this game mode. 1, they have Extreme Conditioning, and 2, they have Stalker Pro. So if they're aiming down sight like me, I mean, I can strafe back and forth and they'll have difficulty of knifing me. But this game mode's really, really showcasing your skill with pistol skill as well as knifing, which I really don't like. I don't really knife, but I mean, you have to get the first clip of ammo. So yeah, it has the specialist bonuses. So once you get all of them, you're pretty much really, really, really putting the opponents at a disadvantage because when you spawn, you don't have anything. You have to 1, kill someone and pick up their scav pack. So what I tended to see in my first couple of games is that people would either knife or throwing knife someone, and then they would run in the other direction, which is I don't understand why they would do that. But once they like right there when I die, I drop a scavenger pack. So I believe I don't know if it was here or earlier in the show. Oh, right there. See how there are so many different scavenger packs? I don't understand. And the one behind there, I don't know why there's so many packs there. I mean, if you see a pack on the ground, run to it, you get a whole clip, and now you're at a huge advantage. So I think this gameplay is wrapping up soon. Or is there 30? Yeah, there's 37 seconds left. So right here, I just run around with like a chicken with its head cut off. I mean, that's the only way you could approach this game mode. You have to be aggressive. It's the first to 20 kills. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys could leave a like, that'd be awesome. And I think I'm gonna come out with a couple live comms on is it All or Nothing? Yeah, All or Nothing, because I really, really enjoy wager matches, and I feel like it'll be a good compliment in Modern Warfare 2. All right, thanks guys.